Alright, so we have a little computer party out on the porch right now. So, if you guys haven't noticed, if you don't follow me on Twitter or anything like that, I just made a Facebook page for Bixbyfilms. That way people that use Facebook can actually access me, because I don't really accept people I don't know on my personal Facebook. So I'll leave the link right down there, and go check it out and like it, please, especially if you're a Facebook user all the time, because I will be posting like all my videos and all my pictures, but sometimes I post pictures that I don't put on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that, so you can see it there. You see this beautiful little redhead right here? She now has over 20,000 followers on the app and website called Pose, and you guys definitely go check it out. I'm leaving the link in this annotation above my head. Click it, check it out if you're into fashion and stuff. You can see her beautiful face.
You're so sweet, thank you.
Right here I have an old issue of Movie Maker magazine, and I was reading through this article called The Jackass Generation, and pretty much what it's about is talking about how YouTube back in 2007, which was only 2 years old, was slowly becoming like a new way for people to produce really low budget like videos and get a bunch of views, and people were being amazed by it. Like, it's really interesting to me because this is like 6 years later and YouTube is huge now. So if you look through this magazine, a lot of it is talking about distribution. That being the hardest thing in the film industry, pretty much, is like you produce this film, you put all the money into it, and then distributing it to the public was like the biggest deal and most expensive deal. So I think it's amazing that even then they still didn't completely realize what YouTube was about and what it could do. But now, like, I feel like distribution, you could just put it on the internet. As long as you have an audience, it can be just as successful as these huge productions that have a bunch of money for distribution. Another thing that's really cool is seeing ads like these. Well, that's a cool camera, but stuff like this one, the HVX 200, which is a great camera, but this was like just coming out. Nonetheless though, if you're into filmmaking or photography or anything like that, these are great magazines, even if they're old articles, because all of these are like at least like 5 years old. Another thing I noticed in these magazines is how many film schools there actually are. Like, I didn't know that there was so many, and I personally haven't attended film school for too long. I did attend a community college for some film classes, and then I attended an online university called Full Sail, which is really popular and very expensive, and I attended their program for like 4 months for digital cinematography, and I'm not going to hate on it, it just wasn't for me. I had already been doing some internships and stuff, and I just like self-educating myself and working hands-on. Plus, I didn't really feel like forking out like $80,000 for 32 months of school. So, yeah. Chilling in here in this room, and I'm sitting here looking at Super Nintendo and PS2. So, I'm going to be hooking up Guitar Hero to this TV right here and playing it. And the reason is, like, I feel like there's a lag on HD TVs compared to like analog or whatever these TVs are. So I'm going to give it a test, because I used to rock out on Guitar Hero 2. Like, I could beat every song except for Jordan on Expert and Freebird. Those are 2 really hard songs. But for now, I'm going to play some Super Nintendo, because I remember having these as a kid, brand new. And we also have Marley hanging out with me in here. Right, Mama? She's pretty serious at all times. Now, who remembers doing this to get the game to work? I don't know if that actually works, but that's what we did back in the day, and it seemed to work then. Oh yes, bringing back memories. Yep, that's a giant red Solo cup, aka trash can. Thing is,
I am a model, you know.
yeah, model it for him. Now you have to wear it.
How?
I'm kidding. Oh, there it is. She's like, I'm wasted, man.
But I know it's not like what? Next I'll just have to learn Super Smash.
That was Alright, so we got some drunk gaming going on pretty much, but I was wondering, how many beers do you think you could fit in this thing? Look at the gamer! Jesse right here. Slow and steady wins the race. Man, it's hot tub time finally with some surface
time machine.
hot tub time machine. All right, Luca, let's do this.